Jai Shri Mataji. Let's start the meditation. Let's collectively do a namaskar at the global level with full consciousness that we are collectively one spirit, one collective Virata being doing namaskar to the complete presence of Adi Shakti. Namaskar Kundalini.
Really jumpy, I should say. They have to go to the aeroplane means as if some war is there or I don't know what it is. So far, luckily, I have never missed a plane, never missed a train in my lifetime. Though I travel, I think, quite a lot. I've every time found invariably that the plane itself is waiting for me. It won't leave. Like I'll give you a very interesting example today, if you are relaxed. We were in Praha and we were supposed to go to Poland via, again same thing happens to me with experience that, via Vienna. We had a very great Yogi with us who told me that the plane will be leaving at 11 o'clock. And from the airport he rings me up, no, the plane is leaving at 9:30. If I want, I can be ready in 5 minutes or I can take 2 hours, depends on. So I was ready, I just jumped into the car, we reached the airport. But we were late by 15 minutes and the ground lady started shouting at me at the top of her voice, you people, you are VIPs, you are this, you are that, all kinds of things she said to me. And this Sir Yogi could not bear it. And he felt that it was his mistake. He told me a wrong time. That's why this lady is shouting at my mother. He couldn't bear it. He was very unhappy. Can turn it round. Turn it. So we went into the aeroplane with this lady shouting behind. And we saw that the pilot and engineers, they were busy with some correction of the machinery. They said it is little bit out of order, it will be ready. So we sat down. Now this Sahaja could not bear it, and his tears started rolling down his eyes. Another Sahaja, she said, brother, it's all right, don't cry. They were sitting behind me, I just turned round. I said, it's all right, don't worry. He said, no mother, because of me, she could say all these things, I can't bear it. And he couldn't stop crying. Within 1 minute, the sky, which was absolutely open, was covered with big clouds like huge big elephants walking into the whole area. Very big. All the Sahajogis were standing also on the other side on top of the airport, saw it happening. The whole thing became absolutely jet black. Oh my God, I said, see, the tears of this gentleman has such powers. And then the airport people told us that this plane is out of order, so we have to get down. So we got down. We came back. Then he went to this ground hostess and told her, now whom should we shout at? Now the plane is not going. Should we shout at you? How dare you shout at my mother and all those things. But all the people there at the airport who were still under the same regime style got such a fright. The manager himself walked to me, he said, for your plane, it's still 5 hours, and if you want out, we can give you permission, all of you can go out. And he took me by a special way. I couldn't understand this reaction. So I went out and we did some shopping or something, and when we came back, we were surprised. All the airport was rather stunned by us. And when I walked, that was the only plane that was leaving. All the traffic had stopped, except for this plane. And when we walked down to board the plane, the gentleman who was there said, mother, can you help me? I said, how? I have got a terrible back pain. I said, how can I do it? Then one lady walked in to say, mother, please, I have pain in my shoulder, can you put your hand on that? I just put my hand on her shoulder. She said, I'm feeling all right. She started lifting her arm. Then I went, I thought I better now take to the aeroplane. When I was walking, the same gentleman came to me. He said, why not put hand on my back? I said, I have to board the plane. He said, I'll walk with you. You just put your hand on my back. I'm sure I'll be all right. And we walked together about 2 minutes or so. He said, I'm all right. The whole atmosphere changed. It was such a tremendous effect on these people who have been under a regime and have been really military-like, and the whole treatment was so funny. The whole thing changed in such a short time. And I was amazed how the tears of this Sahaja has worked this wonder. Now imagine a moment when tears started rolling his eyes. That moment just manifested a big drama. And ultimately what you find is that the people at the airport became extremely humble and respectful. So, when we start thinking of time and time and time, we have to understand that time is our slave. We are not slaves of the time. There are 1001 stories I can tell you how, by delaying in a place, by getting late in a place, by not caring for the time, I have seen such beautiful manifestations, such beautiful dramas, the art of the divine power, that I was amazed how people worry so much about the time. If time is really necessary, if we are all watching our time every year as our birthday, and if you think that time is very important, it is in a way. In these modern times, we really need the time for meditation, for collective meetings, and for Sahaja. I know when there was the war of independence in this country, where my parents fought with all their tana, mana, dhana. That time, I remember how they never cared for anything. They went all out because it was very important to get this country freed from the clutches of the empire. And this was so important. They had to meet somebody at such a point. That man, supposing is escaping from the jail, or there's some sort of a thing on, they could not afford to miss the time. They could not afford to just neglect that important time, important meeting, important discussion, because everything had become an emergency. For them, nobody told them, nobody gave them lectures, but for them, from inside, they were all legendary people, I should say, the way they fought for their freedom. This is today the same situation. It is an emergency, a very subtle emergency, that nothing is more important than spreading Sahaja. If some people will miss it, will not know about it, we will be responsible for that. At the time of Christ, Buddha, Mahavira, or any one of them, there were no aeroplanes to travel. There were not these loudspeakers, also other communications and televisions and all those things. All these things have come now. That has been manifested now. It is the work of Paramachaitan. Through scientists, through other knowledge, all this manifestation has taken place. Also, these people didn't have to face people, so many, nor did they were supposed to give realization to people in such a big number. So all these inventions, all that you see today as modern ventures which we have got, they are all for Sahaja. Without Sahaja, you cannot imagine what would happen to this world. The first and foremost thing is we have no peace within our hearts. We talk of peace. I know of people who have got awards in peace, have no peace within their heart, no peace at all. Unless and until we human beings have peace. There cannot be peace in the whole world. It is we who create wars. It is we who do all kinds of violence. It is we ruin the possibility of people getting into the kingdom of God. So, peace can be only achieved by establishing peace in the hearts of the people. And that is only possible that you achieve the state of thoughtless awareness. You remain in the present. And there, where you will be amazed, you will be standing like a rock, because you will have reality in your hand. You can work out the way you like. Actually, I don't work out anything whatsoever. Really, you may say you do this and you do that. I don't. It's the Parama Chaitanya which works it. In the same way, it will work for you also. But you must have faith in yourself and absolute faith in Sahaja. Absolute. That's the only way we can achieve this, that many people, most of the people of the world, I wouldn't say all of them, rather difficult to say that, but maybe possible, should enter into the kingdom of God with us. That's the most important thing, more than all these worldly things and more than all these nonsensical things. So the attention should be how many people we are going to bring to Sahaja, how many we are going to save, what are we going to do about it. When you have to think about it every morning, how can you remember the time and date? When you are in emergency now, and you know that this emergency has to be fulfilled, then how can you just pay attention to all worldly things, all worldly achievements? That will take its own course. You don't have to worry. That works out automatically. Only thing where you really need your own diversion or your own focusing is Sahaja, in and out. If we really want peace on this earth, if we want really progress for ourselves, if we want all kinds of physical, mental and emotional problems being solved, all for our good, why not we come to Sahaja, where we don't have to do anything except for raising our Kundalini, except for meditating for it for very little time, and to achieve that state of joy. Today my feelings are really full of joy, because now I can see how things are happening, how one person can produce thousands and thousands of such. I saw one miracle. I told once that one seed has all the 1,000 trees it is going to produce. And when I saw a new technique of tissue culture, I was amazed that on one little seed there were so many little primules who had come out. In the same way, you are all capable and you all can do it. But what is needed is faith in yourself and also complete sincerity about Sahaja. If that happens today, you have really celebrated my birthday. If you think that my birthday is important, that for me very important is that everybody gets their spiritual birthday. May God bless you. here, I will not do this or I will not do that. This is a very good way of seeing how far we have come in life. Many people who really have achieved a very great height in their spiritual life did not need a birthday, but every day they felt it's a birthday to start. To go ahead, to understand, to learn. Every day is a new year for them. In our own life, we see that our surroundings change very slowly. Sometimes it is shocking. Sometimes we are surprised how the surroundings are not changing. But in a subtle way, there is a tremendous change that is happening within us and without. The whole atmosphere today is governed by human beings. I don't know how far Param Chaitanya works it out. But it is for us to open ourselves to new dimensions in our lives. For example, if you find we still have, through our introspection, we locate that we have these old, subtle, nonsensical things still hanging around us. We don't have to vow for it. You have to just witness it. And the destructive path it is taking you to, immediately you will give up. You don't have to worry as to put a vow upon yourself, because now you are samarth, meaning now you are absolutely empowered. Whatever you think is wrong, your attention itself on it will slowly, gradually remove the doubts. About having those problems, those connections, conditions and ego that are lingering still, definitely you will drop them. With your attention, it will run away. Then you will realize that every day your attention is getting purified, getting powerful, getting compassionate. Normally, whatever reaction you have in your attention just disappears, and you start witnessing the whole thing. And your power of attention through that witnessing force acts. works. It works not only on you, but on everything that surrounds you. Firstly, through your meditation, in that state of meditation, you expand within yourself. You stay in the present. The other day, somebody asked me, where was your last birthday? I just forgot where it was. Otherwise, my memory is very good, like an elephant. But this I forgot. Perhaps every time, every day, you live in the present and you grow. So you forget when and where this growth has taken place. My own growth has been like this, that every time I go to a place, I find very nice new people coming in and some of the horrible ones from the old lot disappearing. It's something like when the tree grows, the leaves go on falling and new leaves start coming. But in Sahaja Yoga, it's something different, I find, that on the tree of Sahaja Yoga, very few, very few leaves fall off. And you sometimes face a lush garden of beautiful people. To me, it's like a miraculous fireworks. It starts like a small line and then opens up into several beautiful patterns. It is impossible to envisage or to visualize what will happen to us, to Sahaja Yoga, and to all of you. I have never learned to imagine things. But the vision that you see is really remarkable, is very remarkable. That I see all Sahaja Yogis drenched in divine love and expressing themselves in a very beautiful and very deep manner. This when comes in, that really makes your attention absolutely enwrapped in such divine bliss that you forget that moment. One of those moments are when you celebrate my birthday. I even forget how many years I've lived on this earth. Sometimes I say I'm 73, sometimes I say I'm 70. I just don't know. Because as I told you, it does not leave any mark of time of date of years in that blissful state. As if sometimes you can think that you went to see something very beautiful like Taj Mahal without knowing what it is. And suddenly you find such a beautiful building. Unexpectedly, you just get blindfolded, as they say. In Hindi, say awak. You don't know how to express. You become speechless. And invariably, you'll find that time you'll forget the time. You will forget how you came there. All the story behind all that finishes off as soon as you see the reality of the vision. This reality of the vision is something beyond even my thinking and imagination. I cannot even now sometimes believe that there are so many Sahaja yogis who have got this subtle knowledge. I never knew that there are so many seekers to begin with. I never knew that there are such subtle people on this earth. All over the world, wherever I went, whether I went to Nepal or to Brazil, suddenly I find facing so many beautiful seekers. If you ask me, when did you go to Brazil, I won't be able to tell you the dates. I have very bad memory for dates for the same reason, I think, because every time I see a vision. And the time also just stops for that moment. It doesn't express itself. Nothing is recorded except for the experience. And this experience is in an abstract form. You cannot describe. It is beyond words and beyond any description. At that time, you really become thoughtless. And that is the time we have to really enjoy. The greatest curse of modern times is the watch or the time that we give.
Saksha Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Let's collectively sit very comfortably and really collectively be conscious that we represent all the yogis of the whole world, millions of people. We need to really be in that space where we truly are collectively aware. We truly are collectively beyond Sahasrara, collectively truly the Virata, truly powerful Sahaja yogis. One consciousness, one love, one powerful divine surrendering force directed completely to Shri Adi Shakti Mataji, Shri Nirmala Devi, our beloved Divine Mother. Let's collectively put both hands on the floor. Attention remains above Sahasrara. Let's feel the earth movement, the earth power, the earth divine energy of Sri Adibhumi Devi, the true guru, which gives us the true gravity and the subtle element earth, which is the power to have fragrance and direction. At the center of the planet Earth, there is this magnet, this powerful magnet, which is the Lord Ganesh. This magnet provides innocence to nature, to wildlife, sense of direction. Let's collectively connect to this magnet through our hands and say Shri Ganesh mantra 4 times from the heart. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Ganesha Sakshat Shri Adishakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Ganesha Sakshat Shri Adishakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Ganesha Sakshat Shri Adishakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Ganesha Sakshat Shri Adishakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Complete attention above Sahasrara. We need to have a powerful attention so that in one split of a second, our attention is at the right place. Collective attention above collective Sahasrara. Both hands are on the ground and we truly surrender to the Lord Ganesh. Let's feel the Lord Ganesh with our hands. These are the only deities that we can physically touch. The Lord Ganesh in Mother Earth and also Shri Adibhumi Devi, which is our beloved Mother Earth. We can touch them physically. Let's truly surrender to them, surrender our heart. We need to only surrender through bhakti, through the heart, not through the right side. And through this surrendering, it's as if we were completely melting down into Mother Earth. And all the negativities, badas in us and around us, all ego, all superego, the mind, all the impurities in the three channels, all the impurities in the chakras, everything that's preventing Mother Kundalini to rise gloriously, powerfully in us are absorbed. All these negativities are absorbed into Mother Earth. All the possessions, all the badas, all the defect in us, all the sicknesses in us, and also at the global level in all the yogis that we represent, all the adharma, all the attacks inside us and outside as well are absorbed by Mother Earth energy. Every single cell of our being, of our collective being, is cleared and purified by Mother Earth. Let's feel it truly. All the heat, all the darkness in us goes into Mother Earth. Only remains pure vibrations, the shine and the glow of the spirit in us. We just shine like millions and millions of suns in one. We are lighter. We feel more relieved. We breathe better just because we surrender. Only one action make us feel divinely good, divinely relieved. Now let's put left hand on the lap. Shri Mahakali Bhairava mantra. Let's focus on the left side from left Muladhara to Bhagagya. Attention still remains above Sahasrara, always above collective Sahasrara. We are strongly established above collective Sahasrara, and we just watch our being. Let's say Shri Mahakali Bhairava mantra. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Mahakali Bhairava Sakshat Shri Adishakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Let's watch the state of our left side. Do we feel the light of Shri Bhairav in our left side? We need to clearly feel that glow, that purification, that shine in our left side. And also the calm inside, the peace inside. Now we switch hands. We put the right hand on the lap, the left hand on the floor. Shri Kartikeya mantra. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Kartikeya Sakshat Shri Adishakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Let's collectively feel our right Muladhara and truly in our heart surrender all the negativities in us to Mother, who is the destroyer of all demons, all negativities. Let's put the left hand over the shoulder and let's focus on the collective right side. Our attention goes to Sri Hanuman, to his primordial form. In his chest, there is Sri Rama and Sri Sita. He is the perfect disciple, the perfect model that we should copy, perfect example that we should copy of the perfect disciple, the perfect surrendered being, all his might, all his powers, all the 9 cities that he used to manifest are just the blessings of Sri Rama, to whom he is completely surrendered. We need to have this level of surrendering of our ego, of our mind, of our actions and reactions. Attention still above Sahasrara, above collective Sahasrara. Let's say Shri Mahak Saraswati Hanumana, with the desire to truly surrender to Shri Hanuman. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Maha Saraswati Hanumana Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Complete surrender of ego, mind, thoughts, actions, reactions. All futuristic planning. Let's feel the peace in our heads, the peace in our being. Let's surrender ego until there is no ego alone left. The more we surrender the right side, the more our heart takes all the place, all the space. We become just the spirit. There is no ego or superego pressure. Our heart energy expands. The presence of the spirit expands higher, brighter, stronger. Both hands on the lap now. Let's focus on Mother Kundalini inside us. Let's remember that we are the Virat. We are truly at that level of consciousness where we are the collective being, all the yogis of the world, all the enlightened beings. We are the reality. We are the truth. We are the light. We are the vibrations. We are the divine love. We are totally surrendered to Adi Shakti and Sadashiva. Mother Kundalini, the primordial Mother Kundalini, is inside us and rising majestically. She is all powerful, pure gold light. Shri Adi Kundalini Mata Mantra. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Adi Kundalini Mata Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Adi Kundalini Mata Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. We need to check whether Mother Kundalini is rising in us strongly in her complete form, enlightening all the chakras inside us, shooting above Sahasrara, enlightening the whole Sahasrara, collective Sahasrara, all the superior chakras above Sahasrara, Bindu, Ardha Bindu, Valaya, and beyond the whole central channel, which is infinite, which has no limitation, is enlightened by Mother Kundalini. Let's watch it. Let's be in reality, here and now. Now let's focus on our heart, left heart. We keep all the attention on Mother Kundalini inside, which enlighten the whole central channel. And now we focus on the Father, on the heart. Shri Shiva Parvati Mantra. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Shiva Parvati Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Spirit is shining in our heart. At the same time, Mother Kundalini, which is constantly rising, shooting up powerfully, is united with the spirit, and both of them are going to establish themselves in Brahmarandra. Let's feel the spirit in our heart and the path from the heart to Brahmarandra, which is completely full of light. There is this path, this connection from heart to Brahmarandra, which is pure, pure light, completely enlightened by the spirit, which goes from heart to Brahmarandra. Shri Shiva becomes Shri Sada Shiva. Let's say Shri Sada Shiva. Let's say Shri Sada Shiva Adi Shakti mantra. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Sada Shiva Adi Shakti Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Complete establishment above Saswara. Complete focus on Adishakti and Sadashiva with complete bhakti, complete humility, complete surrendering. Let's allow our consciousness to expand from this dimension above Sahasrara. We become slowly infinite. We manifest completely the spirit, which is infinity, which is eternity, where there is no time nor space. Let's meditate above Sahasrara and allow ourselves to dissolve completely into the spirit, into the union with Adishakti and Sadashiva.
ट्रेवल कम करिए।
before finishing the meditation, let collectively, as one, bring all the yogis of the world in our attention above Sahasrara. May Mother Kundalini, Shri Adi Shakti, Shri Sadashiva, bless all the yogis of the world, all the seekers of the world, all the innocent souls. May all the yogis of the world, all the seekers and innocent souls be always protected, always blessed, always in the attention of the divine. May our beloved Mother make us stronger every day, stronger warrior of light, warrior of love, warrior of truth. Let's keep our attention above Sahasrara, and the whole world and the collectivity of all the yogis of the world would put them in our collective attention and surrender them to our Mother in Sahasrara. Jai Shri Mataji. Let's thank our mother for this deep meditation where there was no time, no space, just union with her, just pure yoga. Collective namaskar with again full consciousness that we are the Virat bowing to the lotus feet of the Devi and Atisha and Sadashiva. Namaskar Kundalini.